Hey everyone, it's Alexandria.
And Michael.
Welcome to Never Better Club.
Today I'm taking on Maddy's Holy Cowlick, 16 million SHU times 2.
And today I'm going to do the Maddy's spicy cocoa toffee nuts again, and then eat this massive chocolate Primotalii.
So today we're taking on some Harvest 912 challenges.
I've been looking forward to watching Michael's attempt for quite some time because this is going to be absolutely brutal. I've never seen Michael do well. I'm gonna rewind that really quick. I've never seen anyone do, other than Chris Vergali, do more than one of these. So we are going to test Michael's spice limits today, aren't we?
So my goal in this season of League of Fire is to do multiples of any challenge I've not done multiples of, basically. And that includes the 16 million extract lolly.
So
it's gonna be intense.
Yeah, it's gonna be really intense. I think it's pretty awesome that you, early on in the season, have dove in headfirst and decided to do one of the more difficult singular challenges twice. Yep. So it's going to be really awesome. And me, I have done, and you, as you may know, if you are subscribed to Never Better Club, and if you're not, go ahead and subscribe right now and like this video. We would appreciate it so much. We did recently the Maddy's Spicy Cocoa Toffee Nuts, and it's a really solid challenge, very delicious, and it's awesome for beginners. I think it would give extreme heat, and you really get that kind of heavy hot pepper taste in your mouth, but it's also crunchy and sweet and wonderful. You have to eat this and then wait for 4 minutes afterwards. But then after that, I have been asked by my followers, they say, oh, you should eat Reapers. I eat Reapers. They say, oh, you should do some 7-pot Primo peppers. Okay, I ate those. 7-pot yellows were a request I had in the past too. And today we are going to be doing a very large chocolate Primotalii, and I'm silly enough to try to eat this pepper after I've done a League of Fire challenge. So let's see how that goes. I will do my very best to push through regardless of how I'm feeling. Very full usually is how I feel after eating this, but this pepper is not new to me. It's an old friend, and I do like them, actually. I can smell, which is incredible. For when you can smell a hot pepper through the skin, then you know it is just going to be absolutely brutally hot. And this pepper is huge. I'm gonna show the camera one more time. I don't know ever how these read because I can't really see, but it's a huge pepper. Here's my hand. I'll try to show it up against it. I mean, it's a big one. It's one of the bigger ones I've ever had. I think maybe the biggest, but I've had several others that are pretty large. So here we are. Let's get into our rules of the challenge.
I know this is 10 minutes each with no afterburn. So review the rules, and I'll kind of kick off since I've got the longer end of the stick here.
So. Typically, for those of you who are watching and have not seen a Maddy's Holy Cowlick challenge, Michael and I have actually done this twice before. We will link those videos below as well so you can see our other attempts. One lollipop is easy because all you have to do is keep it in your mouth for 10 minutes, and whether you finish it or not, you've completed the challenge if you don't spit it out or drool. When there's 2 of them, it becomes a little more complex. So here we are. After Michael reads his short disclaimer, I'm sorry, I have those challenge rules pulled up for my challenge. All right, after Michael reads his short disclaimer, the lolly must be opened from a sealed packet on screen, and it must remain on screen until fully consumed. To complete the challenge, you must keep the cowlick in your mouth for 10 minutes without spitting it out or crunching it up. So you can't pull it out, you can't remove it for relief purposes. During this time, you can move it around in your mouth to help it dissolve. No spitting or drooling is allowed. All saliva must be swallowed. That is the reason why my first attempt, I failed this challenge, unfortunately, because my mouth went totally numb and I really wasn't paying attention. I leaned my head back
Just a
and
big old droop.
drool came out. Didn't even mean to, and I just said, "Oh shoot," and I had to do it again. So
that's why I've done it twice already.
Yes, that is why.
Not one sitting.
All right, so during this time, you can move it around in your mouth to help it dissolve. If the cowlick dissolves completely before your 10-minute mark is up, you can show an empty mouth, and you have also completed the challenge. Okay, note, this is where it gets important when doing multiples. If the previous cowlick lolly was fully consumed within the 10-minute window, you cannot wait more than 1 minute before starting the next one. So if you finish one in 7 minutes, you gotta put that thing back in your mouth. Get to it, the new one.
Yep.
I actually did not know that rule. If the previous lolly is still partially intact at the 10-minute mark and you wish to attempt another, the original one must remain in your mouth as you attempt the next. You cannot wait more than 1 minute before starting the next one. And reading between the lines, what that means is until the lolly fully dissolves, you have to keep it in your mouth. So you pull your stick out of your mouth when the lolly's gone.
Yep.
So what's your strategy, if you don't mind me asking?
So, spicy lollies, I've got some experience with them. For whatever reason, they don't seem to really dissolve fast in my mouth. So I think I'm going to end up with 2 of these in my mouth. I admire Chris Vergali because he can get through those lollies like no one's business. So
yeah, it was
I think
really
I got through one of these in like 7 minutes, but
It
even
was.
really trying, it's hard to get through one of these. So I think I'm going to end up with 2 in my mouth. I think it's going to be a 20-minute burn, 16 million capsaicin. This is one of the hottest things I've ever tasted. I mean, it just lights you right up. I mean, it is brutally hot. So
yeah.
So 2 of these for 20 minutes. I'm gonna be burning.
Yeah, Michael's gonna be sweating pretty hard.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous. Johnny Scoville recently did it, and it lit him up quite a bit. We'll put a link in the video as well.
Johnny was freaking out
Yeah,
for Johnny Scoville. Usually he's not freaking out too much, but he was losing it.
Well, in so many ways,
it's very hot.
It's just not natural. Like, this is natural. This pepper, this is a natural thing.
I think this is pretty natural too. What I'm holding, sugary. It's just sugary.
But this is 16 million extract. It is not natural, so it's gonna be hot.
And one further thing, when you open your lolly, I would like for you to give the camera a close-up view. Just go straight to the camera and stay on screen, because these things are so thick. It's incredible. I'm looking at it right now. I've never, even, when you go to the fair or Disney as a kid or wherever you went, wherever you live in the world, they have really big lollipops, like rainbow colored ones. I remember those as a child. They're usually like this thick. They're really solid. That's about how thick these are, but they're, 16 million capsaicin and cinnamon. So it's crazy, the challenge. And I wanted to say this too. I'm a talking machine today. Just 1 second. I am not doing this. You're like, well, Alexandria, why are you not doing this challenge? Because the last time I finished one, which I completed successfully, I completed the challenge. I said I'm never doing this challenge again. It brought me no joy. And it was certainly a great way to build tolerance, but I was done. I have moved on in life. Michael, he hasn't moved on. I think he wants to do 5 of them, maybe 10. I'm kidding. I don't know if that's humanly possible.
This is a test because, we talk about this. We stomach all of our challenges when we can, and I'm super curious. How much cramping is going to come from 2 of these.
It depends on how much liquid you generate, like how much saliva you swallow from it.
That's going to be intense. Well, I should go ahead and kick this off because we have 20 minutes here.
Let's both read our disclaimer. This is going to be a long video.
All right, I'll kick it off here. So, I am Michael Morgan. I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind, have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, the suppliers and manufacturers will, under no circumstances, be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question.
I, Alexandria Terrasek, am over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept that the League of Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers will under no circumstance be responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this without question. And if I didn't already say, my challenge rules are pretty simple. I have no time constraints on eating this. I must consume the whole package on camera from a sealed packet, and then I will have to wait 4 minutes after until I seek relief. So yeah, there it is.
So I wanted to read the ingredients because it does have 16 million extract, but the third ingredient is 7-pot Primo hot pepper powder. So sugar, corn syrup, 7-pot Primo hot pepper powder, extract, vanilla, basically cinnamon, and then your 16 million extract, salt, and some red.
Yeah, I didn't know there was 7-pot powder in that too.
That's probably also what makes this thing really sting, you know?
Yeah, and it stings and it's a gut bomb. I think the extract makes it sting in your mouth. The, you know, powder in your gut is a whole other thing. Yep. So, right, I've opened my sealed pack. I'm going to pour it on my plate. That's the easiest way for me to ensure that things don't go off screen. And yeah, Michael, I know.
Ready?
This is,
yeah.
Oh boy, this is a journey. There might be a little lack of talking occasionally here.
1.
Go. All right, 10 minutes for Michael. I'm gonna try to get these things down as quickly as possible so I can get my afterburn done and hopefully talk a little bit about my beautiful pepper. So cheers, guys. I am jealous right now of how high Michael's mouth tolerance will be as a result of this tomorrow and following day. So I hope he does something with it. Just have to keep pushing every day. All right. All right. 4 minutes for me. Now I get a moment to talk with you guys. I'll just hold my phone here so that it stays visible. That is a great challenge. I had a little more mouthy this time than I did the last time that I completed the challenge. But I have the same amount of like nose running or drippy nose. It's kind of a weird side effect of that challenge. I always get runny nose when I eat spicy things, but this one for some reason really gets my nose running. Let me read the ingredients for you so you can know. Maybe we'll figure it out together here. All right, peanuts, honey, butter, cocoa powder, salt, Mad Cow hot sauce, Carolina Reaper pepper, 7-pot primo pepper, ghost pepper, Trinidad scorpion pepper, habanero pepper, vanilla and spices. So a lot of pepper powders in there. And then the Mad Cow hot sauce. Mad Cow, as you can see from the challenge Michael is doing, they are not afraid of extracts and of capsaicin crystals. So who knows what's in their hot sauce. Could be one of those things too. But regardless, I feel a little heat on that one. For me, I would give it a 1. I think last time I did it, I gave it a 0. But I do feel a little bit of tongue burn from that today. Yeah, yesterday it didn't burn a lot. So that always, for me, that always affects me if I don't have a ton of capsaicin the day before. I was out with Michael and my parents actually at one point, and it's Oktoberfest where we live right now. And excuse me, pepper burp. I was sitting listening to some, just some bands or whatever, and I pulled out some super hot tincture and did a full glass of it. And I was just sitting there like kind of tearing up and spacey. And I'm sure people around me were like, wow, are you okay? I hope this poor woman's having an okay day, or hope her day gets better. And I was actually like in outer space doing tincture in a beer garden during Oktoberfest. But yeah, normally I don't have that kind of stuff in my purse. I just did yesterday, so fortunate for me. Well, this pepper is going to be a beauty. I'm looking forward to eating it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to anything else right now because it's a lot of food. For me, of the same taste to be eating in one sitting, and any way to get that taste of cocoa toffee nuts out of my mouth would be great right now. I just felt Michael do kind of like a tap, or out of frustration, or like a little bit of rocking, because I can tell he wants this thing to be done. So he can move on to his second one, of course. What about my timer? Oh, we got 23 seconds. It went dead. I mean, screen went black. 18 seconds. All right. The man's doing it. Almost done here. And then I get to eat my pepper. Alright. Timer is done. I have successfully completed the Maddy's Spicy Cocoa Toffeeness Challenge, which awards me 3 points on League of Fire. All right, and Michael has successfully completed one Maddy's Holy Cowlick. Here comes the second. Oh my gosh. Michael, I want you to know this. You don't have to say or do anything. You are not even sweating that much. I am really impressed by you right now. I mean, I know you're in mouth pain, but usually you would think this man is eating handfuls of peppers every day and doing tons of tincture. And I do see my tincture bottles getting smaller, so I know he's doing something when I'm not paying attention. But he's not burning that much lately. I think he just has high tolerance, kind of is hanging out at a certain place. Like I said, it'll be higher tomorrow. Okay, this is like the Alexandria show today. I'm gonna take a quick sip of milk. I wish I had water, but I don't. So I just want to get this sugar butter taste out of my mouth so I can taste this beautiful pepper, which I have a kind of a bad feeling. You know, chocolate peppers are typically extremely floral. This one smells like it, and I've had chocolate Primatalis in the past and I was like, oh, this is not that floral, but I don't know about this one. Okay, I know I didn't say this, I know I have not said this already. This pepper was grown by Heath Thompson, and if and when he sees this video, he might be like, how do you have such a fresh pepper from me? I don't know how these peppers stayed fresh for so long. He sent me them like a month ago. So, but it's beautiful, nice and firm. Okay, no time like the present. Let's cut it open, and then you get to see. We get to see. It's probably a good idea too, since it's technically gold. It's just you know, it's got a good spring to it still. I'm not too worried about it. Whew, man, these peppers right here. Oh my gosh, the oil is bananas inside here. It is insane. Trying to get a clean cut here, not the sharpest knife. Ooh, ooh, the oil and the smell. This is a bit of a challenge, you guys. Like doing a League of Fire challenge, and then eating this crazy hot pepper, because you don't really want to eat after you do a challenge. Wow, the shine. That's what I need, Michael. Michael just burped. Look at that. Sorry for flashing the knife. There we go. Oh, I think you guys can see that. There we go. Beautiful. Wow. I'm gonna take a good look at it myself here. All right. Enough stalling. This is such a big pepper. It's like eating 2 large, moderate sized peppers. Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Chocolate Primotalii. And there she is, all gone. pleasantly surprised. Not that bad. Thank you again, Heath, for just doing what you do. Thank you to all of our pepper growers that send us peppers and that we are able to purchase from, because, you know, what a fantastic experience I just had there eating that pepper, and I wouldn't necessarily have that if it weren't for the growers in our community. So, yeah, these peppers are really sneaky. For me, when I eat them, I don't get much burn at all. And it's building now. Just now though, just now that I've stopped chewing. A lot of tongue burn. As far as the floral goes, it's not really a flowery pepper. For me, I've never had a chocolate Primotalii that was like, wow, it's so floral. I think Reapers are way more floral than chocolate Primatalis. We definitely have some like moderate throat burn going on, but major mid to back of my tongue burn, which continues to build. And my oddly enough, my lips and kind of like general like mouth area are sort of burning. It's a killer hot pepper. It actually may be from my saliva. I mean, it's not. Wow. Yeah. That pepper's got me sitting at like, probably sitting at a 4. Pretty steady right now. But in the past, when I've eaten these, I've sat here for about 10 minutes. And what happens is you continue to salivate, and you keep salivating, the hotter it gets, and your burn keeps ramping up. It's sort of like a vicious cycle that you start going through, and it's happening right now. And I think my burn is building. Feeling it a little in my ears and in the back of my throat. I don't think I'm quite at a 5 yet, but I'll probably get there. I think that's usually what I sit at when I eat Primatalis. It's like a 5, 5, 6. Oh, that was a big pepper though. And my eyes are a little watery. Not full on tears from it, but just eyes watering, nose watering, and salivating. I really like it's, you know, it's like the flavor of the week with me with peppers. Like I just changed my mind, like the breeze changes directions, but I really don't mind that pepper. I actually like that pepper, if you want to know the truth. I think so many different super hot peppers serve different purposes, and that is a tolerance building pepper. It doesn't have to taste fantastic, but it doesn't taste bad. It is just so extremely hot that when you eat them, you know, you have no other choice than your tolerance builds when you eat them. So yeah, I like the peppers. I think they're great. And especially before you get to the pith, the placenta area where the seeds are in the pepper, it's relatively mild and light in flavor. It's almost, you know, I don't want to say void of taste, but it's very mild and light. And I find that enjoyable because I'm seeking the pepper eating burn, the experience of eating the pepper more than anything personally. So it's kind of nice not to be smacked in the face with like, oh, that tastes super sweet, or that tastes like apricot, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm not eating it with food, I'm just eating it plain. Super cool. Love the pepper. I think my burn is not going to go any higher, which is nice. You never know with peppers. But Heath Thompson grows extremely hot peppers, and even better than that, they're extremely hot, but they're beautiful. As you could see, I showed earlier the pepper. And I have some more golden Primatalis and red Primatalis from him in the fridge that I'll be consuming very soon. Wow, Michael, congratulations. You have done something that no one else other than Chris has done. Yeah, ooh, woo, get it out.
Yeah, it's, woo. It's like,
toxic waste, acid, battery acid.
Oh. It reminds me of doing tincture for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
Well, I don't know if Michael's capable of talking at all. I'd love to hear his experience. We might even want to do a 60-second, like, short after this, like an after video when he is able to regain his composure. Michael, do you need me to shut this down?
Just give me a second.
Okay, we're going to give you
Sweating.
Saving the tablecloth.
My mouth is on fire.
Yes. Yeah, you are sweating a lot, but I'm telling you, you're sweating less than I thought you would. Did a really good job.
Yeah, having two in your mouth is tough. It's just a lot, and you're trying to swallow, and
to manage.
It's like doing a lot of tincture. Your mouth just starts producing, excuse me, a lot of saliva. So,
well, we're both burning. Today, I am burning.
Just curious. Yeah, I mean, even after 20 minutes, it's still.
Wow.
It's still pretty chunky. Yeah.
Sorry. I gotta tell you, there's a movie scene. People are gonna laugh at me for this.
Oh, man.
I'm not good with recollection of things like this. But there's some sort of like birth scene in an Alien movie or something. There's an alien scene in an Alien movie. So it is an Aliens. I'm saying in an Alien, like that movie Alien. There's like some sort of spawning scene, okay? And I have a feeling that Sundance is gonna go find this. But this scene or whatever I'm thinking of, like this clip. But Michael just did the thing, and yeah, I can't.
Well,
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
my mouth is on fire. It's definitely hot, but what's hurting the most is my stomach. So I'm gonna go drink some milk, and
we should get going here. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a fun video for us to film. I hope you enjoyed it too. Please comment below whatever you want to see us do next, or just let us know what your favorite part about this video was. We will see you all very soon. Have a great day.
All right, take care.
Bye.